The other concept in the chapter is 6b for Spanish 1 is the present progressive. This progressive tense is how we tell people what we are already doing. This is the ing in Spanish. When you form the ing, the present progressive, you can't just have the verb in the ing all by itself. You can't say, I walking. You listening? We learning. We have to have a verb, a little helper verb in between there. I am walking. You are listening, and hopefully we are learning. So the verb that always goes in front in the present progressive is going to be the verb estar. That's how we're going to say, I am doing this thing. We hopefully are really good at conjugating the verb estar already, but I'll throw it up here, and I would like you to write it on your notes as well, because it's always good to have it there as a review, and also because people are still missing these accents. We have an accent on the A in all the forms except for estamos, or all the A's except for estamos. So you'll start with the verb estar to say, I am doing this action. Then the ing part of it, we use what's called a present participle. It's really not necessary for me that you learn that word, but it's good to know that the two pieces are always going to be the verb estar and then the present participle. The present participle is the ing, right? It's formed in one of two ways. If it's an AR verb, meaning that it ends with AR, then you're going to add the ending ando onto the end of it. And if it's an ER or an IR verb, then we'll add the ending iendo onto the end of it. And this is the equivalent of the ing that we have in English. So if I want to say that I am listening, I would have to start with the correct form of estar, which in my case would be estoy. Then I'm going to take the verb escuchar, which means to listen, and turn it into escuchando, listening. If we are eating, then I'm going to use the form of estar for us to say we are, estamos comiendo. So that's how we form the present participle. Now there is one irregular I'd like you to learn in Spanish 1. There's a few different irregular participles with ing, but we're not going to worry about too many of them. All I want you to learn is the verb leer. Leer, because it's got this double E, if I want to say I'm reading, it would be yo estoy leyendo with a Y. If we just add leyendo, we end up with way too many vowels. It looks like a mess. So the Y kind of clarifies the sound. And that's how we form the present